Okay, so let's talk about weight equipment that you might want to buy yourself for any general purpose, pandemic or just in your weight room. You got to do some Dryland over the summer or at all. As a good swimmer, strength building is huge. So you probably want to buy some equipment or have some stuff around and not rely so much on the park district or any other place that you might exercise. So there's a couple of things that you could buy that are really inexpensive, and it's good to have around. You don't need a big fancy gym like me to satisfy 98% of your working needs. So I'll show you two things that probably are really important for you to have. So the first thing you want to probably buy are these rings. They're a knockoff version of what we would call a TRX band. If you go onto Amazon, you type in TRX band, you're probably looking at spending like, I don't know, at least $100 on a ring or a band like that. Now these are like a knockoff version of it. I think I bought them for maybe like 25, 30 bucks or something like that at most. It's a really simple thing. It's a plastic ring with a basically like a trucking rig that you use to secure stuff. You could probably even make one out of that stuff and be even cheaper. But this is what I use, and you can do, I have an entire program based on these things. So something worth purchasing right there. Again, 25, 30 bucks at most. The other thing you can buy, you can see I have a ton of kettlebells, and the colored ones, those are fancy ones. Those are expensive ones, so we'll ignore that. But you can get yourself a basic kettlebell. This is a Rogue kettlebell. Again, it's probably going to be a little expensive, but you can find a very cheap and expensive kettlebell. Like the ones that they have at the Park District are really inexpensive, but they do basically what you need them to do. If I were a young person, so maybe Lucy's age, I would probably have, I think this one's 26 pounds. Anything in the 20 to 25 pound range will probably take care of most of the things that you could use for like somebody that's in the 10-year-old range. I always say buy a pair. So you can see I have pairs of those ones, I have pairs of those ones. There's that yellow band one there and there. Always buy pairs because you can use multiple ones for different things. But if I were, like Lucy's age, which is like 10, anywhere in that 15 to 25 pound range, it depends on how strong you are. If you're one of the older kids, maybe some of the high school girls, they would probably be in that 25 to 35 pound range. And then if you're a high school boy, I would probably be in that 30 to 40 pound range. If you're getting a 40 pound kettlebell, then you're starting to get into the expensive range. Even if you find an inexpensive kettlebell, it's still probably going to cost you a little bit of money. But you could do countless workouts with kettlebells. Again, I have entire programs based on utilizing the rings and the kettlebells. And so if I were going to buy two pieces of equipment, that would be it. And you can cover all those other things. 3, 2, 1. You can hear my app going off right now. Other things that are nice to have, if you have a pull-up bar or anywhere like that, to do pull-ups, that's always important, but not absolutely necessary. But yeah, that's what I would do.